Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Lost connection to my internet, so here we're back up for our 20k celebration playing Skred Red. We're up against Tron here. We're going to go ahead and we kept this hand, and I guess we need to draw into a Blood Moon as soon as possible. Relic is pretty much a dead card versus Tron. Well, at least we can cycle it through to try to find us another land. I don't think that we're going to be able to win this until our sideboard gets Molten Rains, which is pretty good. And we'll go ahead and just make him exile something. Again, I don't think Tron has any way of getting it back, but we'll make him exile a Chromatic Sphere. He'll cast another one. He still has a green source. And he does not have the Ancient Stirrings to use, so that's a good news. I think that we do just go ahead and exile the Relic. There's our Blood Moon. So we know that Blood Moon is coming up. And we'll pass the turn. And most likely just bolt him into turn. But we need to draw into a land, and then we're in great shape if that's the case. So go ahead and bolt him. And draw into a land. Another Relic. Womp womp. Unfortunately, don't hit another land. And I believe we're dead. So he's going to go get anything he gets here. If he has it in his hand. Because he just plays the mine, he has plenty of mana, and we just lose. So that's so close for Blood Moon winning the game. Could not hit that third land in a bazillion draws. And if it's an Ugin or Wormcoil Engine, basically anything here. Well, yeah, because Blood Moon does not even... We can double bolt the Ugin. Jeez. This just does not want us to find our land. So we will bolt. I guess I don't even have double bolt. We'll keep it in this because he can just cycle these Chromatic Spheres now and find another card. The Ugin +2 is huge. And see if he has like an Ancient Stirrings to find another threat. So we can take Ugin down to an 8. Unfortunately, Skreds are going to do nothing. Koth the Hammer can take him down even more. And a Platinum Angel and a Platinum Angel and a Spell Sky. So now our Skreds are useless. Yeah, not quite sure we can do anything here. We get a Pyrite Spellbomb anyway. Instead of a land, it seems to be the name of the game. And I've seen enough. Our deck does not want to draw us a land. Wow, okay. We'll go on to the sideboard here. And it does get a lot more powerful. If I know he's going to be running Spell Skies and stuff, we'll bring in the Shattering Sprees. I don't know if I quite bring in the Shatterstorm. Pia and Kiran Nalaar I think is just too slow. We don't want the Skreds, though. Skreds does take care of the Spell Sky, but I'm not sure we care. Because we'll have the Shattering Sprees for those. We want Chandra, Blood Moon, Chandra's Phoenix, Volcanic Fallouts do not need to be in here for sure. We can bring in the other Pia and Kiran Nalaar just as something that can pressure our opponent, or we could just bring in a Shatterstorm that can take care of both Platinum Angel, Wormcoil Engines. I think that Platinum Angel is probably better than the other Pia and Kiran Nalaar. In fact, I think actually Skred might just be better if he's going to be running like Platinum Angels. Because we do need a way to kill the Platinum Angel. And I'm actually going to take out another Pia and Kiran Nalaar. Maybe all of them. I know it does put the deck under pressure, and he might have taken out his Pyroclasm, so these can just win the game. I'll keep in, I think I'm going to keep in one. I'm going to keep in 2 Skreds. And we'll go ahead and submit this. Oh, wait, we need the Pyrite Spellbombs. These cards are These cards can be cycled through. I just don't know if we quite want to cycle through. 2 Pias. Yeah. I guess we'll keep in 3 Pias and 3 Skreds. I think I just want 2 Skreds, though. And 2 Pia Kiran Nalaar. So Pyrite Spellbombs, I think, are better than nothing just to cycle through. We'll take 1 out, though. We'll smith this. Alright, so yes, we like to play first. We don't have the Blood Moon. Don't have a Molten Rain either. I think this is a mulligan. Shattering Spree at least gives us something. I hate this. And Relic can go on bottom. We can take care of like a first turn expedition map though. But these Skreds are pretty bad. I mean, they take care of the Wormcoil or the. Did I just Shattering Spree that? Sure. Why not? Maybe I'll have an expedition map this turn. I think we lose this, though. I don't think we can mold. Maybe we do moldify for just a Blood Moon. But we are so far behind. If he has a natural Tron here, we just lose the game. It's a Ghost Quarter. There's the expedition map. And we need to find a Blood Moon off the top or it's over. It is not a Blood Moon. We'll Koth. And I think we're going to die to Ugin again next turn. With these double Skreds being completely useless. Hope he just has like a Platinum Angel or a Wormcoil Engine. Well, Wormcoil is actually bad for us. Yeah, he just goes and gets the tower. This is usually a pretty easy matchup with the Molten Rains. Koth or Ugin wins the game here. Platinum Angel does not win the game. All right, so I think we've just won the game. That was very lucky. And we can Molten Rain. So, we'll Molten Rain off a tower. Which he's going to Ghost Quarter instead, which gets rid of 2 lands. Well, no, because he goes and gets a green source. Let's see, how do I look at the new... There's the newly controlled one. It always switches them, so always try to pick one in the middle. So we're lucky he didn't have an Ugin or a Karn and just had a Platinum Angel. Haven't seen Platinum Angel for quite a while in a Skred deck, but we should win this now with the Ultimate Koth. There's very few things that can stop an Ultimate Koth, and this deck is not one of them. So he does find Ugin. He just has to have a tower in his hand then. And so if he does have the tower in hand... Yeah, just Spellskite. I don't care about Spellskite. We'll Skred it. And now we will just... He's on a very fast clock. And there's the concession. All right, so that one worked out for us. It's more on the fact that he had a bad hand rather than we had a good hand. So Skred's actually worked out if he's going to keep putting in those spell skies. He might be running a lot of spell skies. And they just might be better than lightning bolts, to be honest. I don't know if lightning bolt really hits anything in his deck. Skred at least hits most things. And I think I would rather have Pia and Kiran Nalaar. I don't think that he's playing any sort of removal. The volley does nothing. The fallouts do nothing. Pyrite Spellbomb at least can... I think that just Pyrite Spellbomb can cycle us through to find more Blood Moons. Is just the right play. And we'll go ahead and submit this. And you can make the argument for Lightning Bolts because Lightning Bolts can get back a Phoenix. But I don't think the Phoenix is going to be dying. Unfortunately, we're on the draw, though. Against Tron can be very scary because they can outrace our Blood Moon. With what we call a natural Tron. We have double Blood Moon. Yeah, we keep this hand, but we do need to draw into a land. We'll Relic. And cycle that Relic as soon as possible. Hopefully this isn't oh, he mulls to 4. And keeps his hand. And puts a card on bottom. So we're in great shape just for his mulliganing. But if there is a deck that mulligans very well, it is Tron. Because if they can still just get their Tron, their natural Tron, and have that one piece, that's all the cards they need to win. We hit our land. This should be pretty easy for us. But he finds 2 mines. And yeah, we'll pass the turn. I'll use the Relic in the turn. I don't think we need. Ooh, so close. She's going to tutor it up. And there's a Scrying Sheets. We don't care about that because it's now a mountain. And we'll Blood Moon. Now you can Expedition map for a forest now. But this really puts him back. Oh, he gets a tower anyway. Oh, because he can still Chromatic Lantern and create the green. I'm just going to throw out another Blood Moon. There's another Expedition map. But the other Blood Moon is just basically icing on the cake. I don't think we need a Shatterstorm quite yet. Yeah, I really do think it's just another Blood Moon. And now he has to try to overcome 2 Blood Moons, which I don't know if that's going to be possible. But he could just naturally get there with casting an Ugin for, or a Karn and an Ugin. He's getting up to Karn or Ugin mana. And there's a Thrag Tusk. We'll go ahead and Skred it. See if he redirects towards the spell sky. He does. So, we're not out of this yet, but we do have Phoenixes that can at least sort of race him. Yeah, I don't even know if Phoenixes do race. Thragtus might just get us. Pia and Kiran Nalaars will be great here if we can draw into him. The other Phoenixes can play backup if we care. Because against Tron, though, I can go quite low. He's going to Pie the Needle for Karn. So let's just hope not to draw a Karn now. Yeah, the Thragtusk just might get there. I'd love to draw like a Molten Rain. Or Koth, yeah. So he's actually up to Karn mana, too. Mind Stone, we'll just cast a Mind Stone, kill it. And I think at this point we can still just Phoenix. And go for the race. We can draw into a lot of these to kind of put us over the race. We have blockers, too, for a while. Have a lot of cards that can get us back in this. But, geez, Thragtusk is incredibly powerful. And he drew another land. There's a Molten Rain. That's nice, because now we can just chump block the Thragtusk. And then get him back. So you get him down. So let's do the math. We get him down to 13, and then we take 5. I think we just double block. And hope he just doesn't draw into an Ugin. Or a Karn. Well, that's an annoying card. We have a Shatterstorm, so I don't care about the Orbs of Warding. You have Hexproof if damage would be dealt damage. We prevent it. Prevent all but one of it. Oh, that's awesome. So we will attack into the Thragtusk. We'll block with both. Oh, actually we don't get these back because those are not non-basic lands. So, yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, so that ends up being... The Blood Moon actually... is a little rough for us. Because it does not deal 2 damage. Right? Let's see if this works. Because it's just a mountain. Okay, so it counts it as a non-basic when it hits the... It's still non-basic. That's awesome. Alright, that's how it works. I was hoping the Blood Moon didn't override the effect. And the race is still on. He'll come in with the Beast. We're down to a 7. There's Koth. Koth is actually very interesting here because we can Shatterstorm then Koth. Which I think is what we'll do. Now he has to decide whether he wants to attack into Koth or attack into me. And an island's in there. Huh. So now he's going to keep back. We'll go ahead and Mind Stone. Kill the Mind Stone to draw a card. I think it's still Chandra's Phoenix. Because now he has to block with his beast token. And he's down to a 4. So, I mean, he has to draw an Ugin off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, he can't even draw an Ugin. Unless that's an Ugin in his hand. Right? Ugin would be the only card that would save him. Ugin and a land. And it's neither, because he could exile everything. But then Pia and Kiran Nalaar win the next turn. Or come close. How many activations do I have? It'd come really close. But end up finishing 3-2, I believe. Win the 3-2 in the league. Not bad. We'll move on to Soul Sisters for the 20K celebration. Thanks for joining me. This has been Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.